Hey everybody, Zero here. I'm going to be doing an unboxing today. Haven't done one in a while, so I figured this was something kind of special, so I would do one. This is Shin Megami Tensei 4. A lot of you might not know about this series. It's by Atlas. I really like Atlas games. They mostly do like kind of unique niche titles, JRPGs, stuff like that. But you might know of the Persona series, especially Persona 3 and 4. They are actually a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei series. So this is the original main series, and this is only the second of the main series that's come to the US, with the last one being number 3, Nocturne. So this is the collector's edition. It's available today, which is Tuesday. Um, and it's going to be $10 more, I believe, than the regular version when the regular one is released after the initial shipment. But this one's kind of hard to find. I know Target doesn't carry it at all. GameStop carries it, but probably only pre-orders. I managed to pick up this copy from a little store called Game Players Unlimited, which is a local store only where I live. But if you have any mom and pop shops like around you, they might have ordered it. This was actually their only copy that they ordered because they didn't know if it was going to sell or not. So, but since it is a collector's edition, it does come with some cool stuff. Obviously, it's in this like big box package type thingy. So I'm going to show you what's inside, and then if you can manage to hunt down one of these copies, then you might be interested. So let's see what all comes in here, because I haven't even actually checked out like the list of goodies that's supposed to come in this. So this thing right here is just like a cardboard outer box. It's about the size of a DVD case. So if you were to put it on your shelf, it would look like that, and it would fit, you know, with DVDs and stuff. So, all right. So if you slide this out, it looks like the first thing you get is a art book, which I absolutely am a sucker for art books. I prefer art books over soundtracks, although I do like both. I love art books just because I'm like an artist myself. Um, and actually, it's not just an art book, it's also a strategy guide. I'm sure there's lots of artwork in here, but like character designs and stuff like that. But it looks like it's actually a full-on strategy guide, which in this game is going to be pretty helpful because I've heard the game is very difficult. It doesn't really hold back. It's one of those really hard RPGs where you're like dying constantly, or you know you just really have to step your game up. Plus, you can like fuse monsters in this game, and depending on which ones you fuse, they make other monsters, and obviously they all have different stats. So this probably lists all the different like demons and their stats and stuff. So that's gonna be really helpful. So cool, you get like a little bit of art in there and some strategy. So that's thick too. That's like, I mean, it's not like a full size 8.5 by 11 book. It's a little bit smaller, but it's pretty thick. So let's see what else we have in here. Oh, speaking of soundtracks, you do get the soundtrack and the book in this, which is awesome. So it says music collection. Probably only a few tracks. Probably not like, you know, like a 40 track soundtrack like Final Fantasy or anything like that, but you know, probably some good tracks on here. And then let's see, this is the back of the box, but you can actually peel this off. This is like a paper cover, but I'm not going to peel that off because it looks like underneath it's just the same as the cover. So what else do we got in here? The game. So this is what like the regular game will look like when it comes out, just by itself in the box. It is rated M for mature. I know not a lot of Nintendo games are, but yeah, there's lots of nudity and sexual themes and violence and stuff in the Shin Megami games. I mean, it revolves around demons and stuff, so there's a lot of adult themes. But yeah, so there's the game itself. I'm not really going to open that up because it's just going to be the cartridge and the booklet. And is that it? I believe that's it. There's nothing else in there. But whenever you want to store this, you know, you can just there's like a little thing right there. You can just put the game on the bottom, and then the soundtrack doesn't really take up much space, and then the book just goes on the left side there, and you can just slide that back on your bookcase there. So I mean, I can give you some impressions after I actually play the game. I have watched a lot of videos of, you know, people doing let's plays, you know, with their either their Japanese copies or, you know, review copies and stuff like that. So I have a, you know, pretty good idea of how the game is going to be, because I've never really played an original Shin Megami Tensei game. I've played the Persona 3 and Persona 4, and I watched a friend play number 3 Nocturne, but that was a long, long time ago. So, yeah, so for right now this was just an unboxing, but if I, you know, get really into the game, I will let you guys know how it was, and until next time, I will see you guys later.